Yeah,
you weren't gonna get shot.
I've killed.
There was somebody there that knew you.
I have killed 294 Zed today in the span of 3 hours.
And Sav, I gotta go.
Yes.
Where
Right,
are
Kitty
you
Pie.
pulling all of these?
Just up and down the riverside.
The
Or the
poor
ocean side.
people.
Where the fuck do my
What if
DayZ
they could be
screenshots go?
saved?
It was,
Alright,
it was
how
good
about
running
we
into
start
you as well, Dan.
Frank.
Sorry?
Dan.
Yeah. Dan, Frank,
Danny would
whatever.
be so proud of Arthur.
Oh, wait, you ran into me? Where?
Yeah. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Dan, I don't know if you even replied to me when I asked why you did a crying reaction when you said you just realized.
Oh,
who
I didn't. It wasn't a bad thing. It was like I just didn't realize you were actually in Descent. And I hope we have no OOC beef after the whole Angelo King bullshit.
I'm not an OOC beef kind of person.
Good. Because a lot of people in New Day RP are. And obviously, there's a lot of resentment to my character in New Day when I got permanently banned. So
I hold all my beef for years. Just kidding.
No, like a lot of people from the server
that's gonna be fucking heavy as shit, fucking Sinnix.
A lot of people that the server that me and Muffy came from, they're very like self-insert characters. A lot of people on that server are. So it's hard to like be friends with people at OC when you piss them off in character because they hold a grudge.
It's just
I did some
really mature.
I did some shit to Muffy's character and her friends about a year ago, and you
didn't do anything to me.
Was it not to you? Oh, it was to Brian when I yeah, I remember all that. It was that long ago, to be honest. I don't remember half the shit I did, but I went on a bit of demon time and started kidnapping loads of people.
You did take somebody from my. Well, you did take him from my car. Wait, no, I don't even know if that was you or if that was the.
No, it was us. We kidnapped. It was me and the Edge Runners. We kidnapped him from your car wash, and then we tortured him and cut him to pieces in that
I know
little
what that's like.
abandoned oil field.
I played on a smaller server called DescentRP for a bit. Staff there was amazing, but the people, like, I did an event and we got there first, luckily, and I just got so much hate because like, you didn't leave anything for us to scavenge. What the heck? And like and they're like, Sinnix getting special treatment because he's a streamer and YouTuber. And I'm like, dude, my group is just on all the time and we're working really hard to go places. Right.
Yeah.
I'm getting into. Catch you guys later.
Yes, I'm loading in. Muffy, it was nice to talk to you. I didn't mean to. It wasn't any rudeness. The cry emoji. It was just more of like a wow. I couldn't believe you were in Descent.
You know, it's a good day. When we get back, we're actually celebrating with a little bit of liquor, just being alive and together in New Hope. So hopefully there will be good festivities when we get back there later.
Sorry, were you talking to me or on the radio?
I was talking to you.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to interrupt the conversation. All right, well that's cool. I do have sugar that I don't have any on me, but
well, we need some for later, but we should keep going.
Pay you.
Unless everyone needs to warm up.
Yes. Oh, let's go.
I'm gonna play with the radio set again, just so we can hear it.
Yes.
You cling and claw in the most basic of human instincts, fighting to survive when there is no hope for the future. But there is hope. You have sought the ones who uphold their oaths, and soon they will be pressed to end a coming calamity.
So, are they referring to you've made some kind of oath by looking for this stuff? Or did you make an oath?
Me? Not that I'm aware of.
The way that the way I understood that radio broadcast was it was talking about doctors and how they take their oath to help people.
I can see that too. I'm also.
That's a physician's oath. I'm not a physician by trade, so the Hippocratic oath of the promise of solidarity and the treatment of people with undivided, judgment. But I'm not a physician. I was ever like I worked in a hospital for like maybe 6 months, I believe. But most of my medicine is layman's medicine. I studied microbiology. I mean, I can only treat people based on my knowledge of biology, to be honest. That's the only reason I can really do a lot of the things I could do.
I wonder also if that means, like, there's people out there who've come in contact with watchers, keepers, or whatever, have made an oath, or they see our actions and the way we operate as some kind of oath to the people of the leaders. Because they listen to these broadcasts, these radio transmissions between each other. Maybe they listen to us with long-range listening equipment. And they look at every group, however they do it, and they see people making oaths of each other and seeing who keeps it. I have so many damn theories about this, all of this.
Well, I have some solid evidence of something. It's not to do with the oath, but last night I was visited by a keeper, like I mentioned on the radio, and well, to start with, we thought. How to describe this? The original flare went off. We were all sat in Blackwater getting warm by the fire, and the flare went off. We ran up the street, and then we decided not to chase after it because we didn't want to risk getting ourselves injured or what have you. We went to sat back down by the fire, and we started getting hit with artillery strikes. And I mean, like, a mortar landed about 15 feet away from me. We got inside. One of the Blackwater people was injured from some shrapnel, so I pulled it out of him and patched him up to the best of my ability. And about 15-20 minutes goes by, another flare goes off. I decided to follow it this time, and, well, lo and behold, there was no artillery.
I wonder.
So I believe the Green's flares are a sign that the Watchers are trying to show us something, because I followed the green flare, and that's when I encountered the keeper, and I got to not speak with him, but I got to ask him some questions, and question him and get what was that little gift I received of him. So I believe if we see green flares, we should probably try and head for them. I believe the Watchers are trying to tell us or give us something.
I've seen green flares on my island once. It was during a bad snowstorm, but I was pissed. I was in bad shape, and I didn't trust them. So, I didn't follow it. But I'm starting to think I have a small theory. Could be disproven soon, but maybe the Watchers and the Keepers, they're not on the same side. Maybe they're at odds with each other. Maybe they have a similar ideology, but they differ on how to execute it.
Yes, maybe.
If we ever see a Watcher, that's the first question I'll ask in a yes or no form, and that'll help me understand things better.
Yes, people were asking me to ask all kinds of questions to this keeper, and I just said to them, it has to be a binary question, it has to be a yes or a no, because you only communicate with head gestures or hand gestures.
Do you think he's capable of speech, or do you think in their ranks there's folks who are, what's it called, damage their vocal cords?
I really could not tell you without examining one of them, but he seemed to not be in any pain when I spoke with him. He seemed to be, he knew he had all the power, he knew he was in control of the situation. And then, like I say, when Mr. Arthur appeared and started being violent towards him, that's when he knocked us all out. He took the gift back that he gave us and said us like there's a note asking, are you unworthy?
What do you think that means from your own perspective?
I believe my own personal theory is the Watchers are trying to use these games to recruit people into their ranks, and I don't know what the criteria is, but I guess if you're worthy, you become a watcher. If you're unworthy, well, you're dead.
I have a similar theory to this as well, because from what I've heard so far and so on, they probably have some idea of their own perfect utopia. I bet you, in a way, it might be cult-like underground, wherever they're bunkered up at. Because the way it seems is that by the end of it, people are so desperate. Like this Nora woman seems so desperate, she just decided to fall in line. You know, that's dangerous in itself, because down the line, if someone in your cult gets spooked, they might have a change of perspective, right? Then that creates contest with inside their ranks. Because now someone thinks they should do it a different way or whatever. So I have this idea that they might not be fully unified. But I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I have another theory on that as well.
Hey.
I got a serious question for you, Doc. You all right?
Yes.
I need to. All right. Let's take a second here and rest up. I think we're looking tired.
I'm okay now. Sorry, I just had a bit of a headache. I'm a little bit clearer-headed now. Sorry about that.
No worries. All right. I got a serious question. Say, these watchers, they decide that you're worthy, right? Do you join them?
Me, personally? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know enough about them or their goals. I've not really been here as long as you people have, so I have no idea. It would have to be a situational offer, you know. If they could offer me protection and research facilities, then potentially, because I have no political agenda, Mr. John. I just want to
say they offer
science.
that, but the alternative is they kill you if you don't take it, which makes it more understandable why someone would join too.
Oh, well, I would definitely join. I don't want to die.
Which, I don't see them doing that. You know why? It's because that creates division inside their ranks. These guys seem very careful. They're methodical in the way they structure things.
It's not hard to it's not hard to brainwash somebody, Mr. John.
Is it?
Especially when that person is desperate and barely surviving.
Here's the thing. When they get comfortable, brainwashing starts to wear off, because now they feel comfortable, they feel brave, they have an understanding of how things work inside. Desperate people are not the most loyal people in the end. Especially if they feel they don't have a choice afterwards, because they're going to be looking for a better life, always. It's naturally the way things are. So say you're inside the ranks of these watchers, and you realize, I don't like it in here. Maybe it's too cult-like. Maybe things are more brutal than they thought they were, right? So now their life feels in danger, or isn't the way they want it to be, so they look for the next best option to improve their lives again. That's how we are as people, right? That's why societies fall, that's why societies either work or they fail.
Yes, I see. Well, it's a hard one to say, really.
One second, let me, there they are. We almost passed them. It's me, Atticus.
It's about time.
Let's get warm by that fire.
Maestro had to go.
Well, that means there's room on the boat. We should pick him up later.
No. His place is not far from here. He went home. He said he's gonna pick some things up. He get picked up in a couple of days. Come back to New Hope.
Okay.
Oh, I need some water.
I have some water in my canteen.
Mine's empty. Thank you. 1 second.
Atticus, I was talking to Frank here. He said, and we've come to an agreement, if we can get him a boat and a separate lockup for his boat, then he can continue his experiments and his work on our island safely. And then we'll have a doctor within range. It's life-changing. One of our boats went missing today, though, so we had one, but now we don't.
Yes. Well, that is my offer, Mr. Jordan and Mr. Atticus. If you could get me a boat so I could have direct access to the mainland undisturbed, then I can come and live on New Hope and provide you people with medical assistance.
We'll see what we can do.
I know we can find one. Tomorrow we can make that the day's activity. Or even later. This over here, though, is Clark, by the way, Atticus.
I found those on the way. I don't really have
How you doing,
need
Clark?
for them.
Thank you.
Good. Well, better now that I've ran into a doctor and got some medicine.
Yes, don't eat wolf meat. It's lousy with parasites. Mr.
Yeah,
Atticus,
yeah,
a lady called Penny was looking for you.
Yeah, it's good to hear that she's okay still.
I
She used to
believe she
live
might be
at
coming
New
to
Hope.
New Hope.
What, again?
Well, from what I understand, Mr. Atticus, the capital is in disarray. I believe the syndicate may have fallen or is very close to falling, and there might be a lot of refugees heading your way soon, looking for the last bastion of hope and civilization, I assume.
Yeah,
apparently one of the leaders has gone crazy and started declaring war on loads of different parties, putting civilian lives at risk.
It's the last thing we need. You know, this place has never been stable. Maybe day one it was okay when we all got that broadcast, rushed here for safety. That broadcast that lied to everybody. Now the Watchers
Yes.
are turning people crazy and turning one another. Killing people. It's crazy. And I promise that's not going to happen at New Hope. But bringing people in is something that we can do. Clark, you're welcome to come. But we got to watch people. We got to vet them properly back at home. We got to get people in charge of vetting people when we get home, before they come inside the walls.
That's what the village is for. Get people to start getting to know us. Learn about how we operate out here, how we do things, what our ways are. I'm sure people will come along and they'll see it. We know Penny, she's good. Vincent used to run a friend. And Clark here knows Penny. But we'll be careful about it. We've got friends who are willing to help us.
I don't mean to brag, but she's opening up a library, or she said she was, and she did say that I was going to be the first one to get a library card, apparently. Very nice lady. I met her in Everett, and I was with them when all of that stuff talking about at the Capitol was happening.
I'm ready to move out whenever you guys are.
I think it's time, yeah.
Yes, of course.
Do you know the way to the ice here, Doc?
If I'm being completely honest, I know where to go on the peninsula, but I've never driven a boat, so we can figure it out. We should definitely head towards the peninsula, to be honest. I don't feel comfortable driving your boat, if I'm going to be completely honest.
I'll drive.
Come on, get aboard.
Get a push if we can't. No, we don't need one.
No, you should be good.
When it rises again, the tide. All right, looks like we're about to discover the path through the ice by boat now. Well, this will be good for you too, Doc. If we find you a boat, you get to stay with us. You're gonna need to know how to navigate these ice packs.
Of course, of course.
Now you'll be pleased to know that Danielle's making a good recovery back at home.
Very good, very good. I haven't heard from Dr. Dwight, but yeah, he was wounded yesterday by a stray bullet, so maybe he's just taking a day off to recover.
Don't worry about Dwight. He takes too much on.
Well, there was a lot of shooting in Geneva yesterday. A lot of people were injured.
I heard about that.
I think I treated about 11 different cases of gunshot wounds yesterday, so myself included.
Shitstorm what happened. I heard about a little of it over the radio, but I'm sure as hell glad you put down that monster.
Frank, you got to be careful out there too. Dwight had a lot of people. They were all doctors. A lot of them are gone now. And doctors are becoming quite scarce out here, so
Well,
you'll be in danger if you go to the mainland too much.
Yes, I've tried to avoid Geneva where possible. As I say, I was there yesterday and I got shot at and injured, so it seems like an active war zone out there, to be honest, so I'm avoiding going there where possible from now on.
Yeah, John, what did we say weeks back?
It was gonna happen. You could see the signs of it. Conflict arising.
We already knew. Way before it happened. It's the same as Bastion when Bastion was there. I know the people who own that place now, but it's probably going to happen again there.
Yes, they're at war with the Rust Rats, I believe, or Hawthorne's people, whatever you want to call them. There's conflict everywhere.
Sad thing
Capital
is,
also fighting.
in a way, I feel guilty that we are in such a good location away from this, out of the loop of these bad people. We're taking anyone who needs refuge.
Make sure you vet them properly, otherwise you'll end up in a similar situation to the capital.
I know. We can't go taking anybody.
I know that.
As much as I would like to.
That's what I mean for, but as I'm saying is we'll vet people and give them a chance. Just hear them out and then make a final decision when the time's right.
There should be a very large docks nearby, somewhere around on this side of the peninsula. When we head over to the peninsula, we want to head towards that docks.
All right.
We get over that way.
We'll be on the side towards New Hope, to the south.
What do you mean?
The docks.
Oh, the docks. So, let me think wherever you are.
Is there a lot of containers by the docks?
It's a very huge. So the docks we want to go to, it's very big docks. It's got a huge crane on it. It's on the northeast side of the peninsula. I believe it's where Blackwater is located.
I have not been to Blackwater before.
I was there yesterday. They're good people.
I have an idea where the
Maybe
docks
a little
might
bit
be.
violent, but you have an idea, or you don't have any idea.
I have an idea.
Do these Blackwater people, do they wear yellow armbands?
Yes.
No, I met them yesterday. They seem nice.
Yes, they helped me out. They gave me a lift. They took me to this laboratory. They found the laboratory. They said they were the first people to find it. I mean, it makes sense. It's very close to their home.
I'm worried about what surprises we'll find on New Hope as this Watcher game unfolds, because there's buildings there, towers, and I found a stash there once or twice, so. And Watchers show up there as well, so they gotta be based somewhere on the island.
Yes, yes. Oh, that is the boat you see on the right there, I know, okay. Yes, yes.
I think I understand the way to the ice now. I just missed the entrance last time we came through here.
There's 3 large islands on the south of this region. Which one is New Hope situated on?
It's the largest one.
Oh, okay. So directly south, west of the peninsula then?
Yeah. There's lots of game hunting. It's self-sufficient once you get the right people there.
Yes, yes. Well, the laboratory is on that side of the peninsula, so quite lucky to be honest.
Way on the outside edge.
Yes, so the laboratory is situated on the side of the peninsula closest to New Hope.
I was going inside.
I'm guessing it's the same ducks.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Well, I'm not too sure, to be honest. The docks was an idea to pull over on the docks and then run to the laboratory, but if New Hope is on that side of things, maybe we can find the shortcut between New Hope and the peninsula through the ice, and then it's a very easy direct access to the laboratory.
All right, we'll go to where we think we gotta go.
Yes, there's a military compound not very far away at all from the laboratory.
I think I know what you're talking about now.
Yes, yes.
I just gotta get out of this ice. Out to the left here somehow.
I fucking hate these ice packs.
I thought we had to go on the inside of the peninsula, not the outside of it. How's chat doing? Sorry, I had to reset the stream because I had to switch over my hard drives.
You mentioned a place called Bastion?
Yeah.
Is that, is it not called Bastion anymore? Is it called Freehold?
Something like that.
That's what I thought, but
They don't seem like bad people, man.
well, no, and I do have some information about that town because that's where I decided to lay my head. Well, I mean, I thought it was a safe place, but I mean,
You know a kid called Sylvester?
met a guy. He said that his name was Sylvester, but he wanted us to call him Dexter.
Dexter, yeah. Same kid. You know much about him?
No, not too terribly. He said that he was running from people, and that he wanted people to call him Dexter because they would know his name.
He was on the run from somebody.
He mentioned that there was a group of cannibals that were after him, but I really hadn't had much opportunity to talk to him.
He said the same thing to me. I don't think there were cannibals. I think he maybe did something in his past. That's why they're after him.
Well, that was kind of my thought too. I asked him what he used to do, and he kind of stuttered over himself when he was answering, and he said that, well, he said, well, I can't, I was a journalist. And I said, well, you know, that's all right if you weren't. You know, I was just curious. And he said, well, no, it's just that I wasn't a very good one.
Ooh.
And that was all he really had to say about that. But I know that the other people in town were very skeptical of him. Like so I moved into that town because I thought that it was a safe place. And then, I mean, the very next day is when there was a gunfight that happened in town, and about 10 people were shot. And that's when I started kind of looking around at other communities. And that's what I've been doing, is traveling and trying to meet people and see if there was somewhere else to maybe call home.
Those cranes and docks over there, is that in the dead zone?
That's the dead zone.
No. The docks, the cranes, no, that's not in the dead zone.
It's to our right's the dead zone right there, right?
The dead zone's quite further down. Where these docks and cranes are having visual problems. Oh yes, that's that crane and that dock over there. That is, I believe that is where Blackwater is situated.
And you guys have to run to the other side, this way, right?
Yes, if you go around the bottom, around the dead zone, to the other side of the peninsula. Actually, I don't know where we are. Oh wait, no, Mr. Atticus is right. It is the dead zone. Sorry, because that on the right there, that is the big bunker. Yes, this is. If you go that way, we're in the dead zone. So keep going around the island, and then we'll.
Yeah, I think, John, it's the same. It's the same cranes as where we go to get our ammunition.
Huh.
Yes, you are correct. I see the observatory on the hill now, so that is the dead zone, 100%.
That means if you stay with us, once you get you that boat, you have a direct line closer to where you need to get to.
Yes.
Shit. We're fine. Just gotta find my way through the ice here. Usually I go around the back side of that island that we're looking at right there.
Yes. So the laboratory is in between the peninsula and New Hope, it seems then. Where we just were is the dead zone, so we need to go to the right through this ice, if that's possible. Oh.
I think this curves around. I'm gonna follow it.
Just don't get too close to the shore, otherwise we might be in danger.
Yeah, I don't plan not to get any closer than this. How's right does come around.
Oh, yes.
Up ahead, that island ahead of us right there, that's New Hope. That's the back end of it.
On the left. Yes, yes.
The ice pack between here and there goes all the way down this channel.
What are we doing? Are we bringing Clark with us, or are we taking him to New Hope first?
I think, Clark, what do you want to do?
It doesn't matter to me. I have seen a laboratory. I think it might be the same one that you're talking about, but I'm not sure.
This is a field laboratory. See, it's a portable laboratory. There's also a sealed contaminant. There's a contamination unit inside of a barn. Inside the contamination unit is a handgun and a piece of paper on the table, and it says, "You know what to do." Both of these buildings are locked with some sort of a hermetic seal, which requires power or some sort of key card to open.
Well, we were looking around out there, me and Atticus the other day, not knowing that how close we were to this information, because we don't know how to really look at the coordinates too well. I said we will figure out.
We did find a door.
Yeah, we did.
A door.
We found a door that has a generator.
Like a vault door. Requires a key card too, by the looks of things.
Okay.
Oh, I found that.
Code.
You mean like in an industrial building?
Yeah.
A small little.
Yeah. Hey John, maybe we should take him back to New Hope, then meet Simon, and then at least we know where we are from New Hope to get to where we need to be.
All right. Well, we're up. New Hope's right ahead of us, on the other side of the island. We'll go to New Hope real quick. We'll update Simon what we're doing then, and drop off Clark so that he can be comfortable. God damn it. Everyone okay?
Yeah,
I'm good.
Hanging on for dear life, but yeah.
I'm having a hard time
Not a
controlling
fan
it
of the water.
today. I don't know why.
Honestly, I think this boat's a little faster than the other one.
Maybe that's it. I'm also, I try to avoid driving through the ice packs, and I do drive through them to get home, but I know that one real well now.
Yes, I know who they are.
This coming calamity that they mentioned, Doc. I think it's going to be a bioweapon or gas attack. What do you think?
Well, nothing is conclusive. I believe my theory is that there's some sort of biologically engineered variant of the influenza virus, potentially. That being said, no one else has fallen sick through contamination, so it also leads me to believe it's potentially a bloodborne pathogen.
Is that from the ship?
Yes, yes.
Well, they spoke of a coming calamity before the ship ever arrived or they knew about it. Maybe there's two now that they weren't expecting. One.
Potentially.
The first one, I imagine, is what the Watchers do to people that they deem unworthy. The second calamity here is this disease that's arrived on the shores.
Yes, I mean, the profile fits a bloodborne pathogen. The symptoms, not so much of commonly known diseases. If it's a new disease that's been manufactured, then who knows what it is, but no one's gotten sick from being around the infected patient. And well, the incubation period for a bloodborne pathogen is between 2 weeks to 3 months, and symptoms have started to show after 2 weeks of being exposed. So.
At least it ain't rapid like 5 years ago, when our lives became this.
Oh yes. We have no idea what this virus that turns people into the infected are, to be honest. We had a theory, almost 80% accurate theory, that it was a man-made pathogen that was accidentally released on the populace. That's as far as we got into our research before the CDC collapsed.
Shame. But I tell you what, better than a nuclear annihilation.
I would have rather been obliterated in a nuclear blast. At least it's instant and pain-free.
I feel like if the whole world went up in nukes, there's no chance for anyone to rebuild then. Me personally, I'm a survivor. I'm someone who picks up the pieces in the end and rebuilds.
Yes, of course, we all are.
With radiation
more than others.
And other problems like that, that's harder to pick up from. Then again, some places I imagine did get nuked. I wouldn't know, but I can imagine it did happen in some countries.
Yes.
Clark, welcome to New Hope.
Wow, you got a whole village over here.
Says we're not going to be here too long. We're going to park on the beach.
Is Danielle around? Is she awake?
She might be.
On her really quick.
Let's approach carefully just in case the Watchers decided to drop off more infected. They've done it before on returning people. Looks clear so far.
Just stay close together. The lights ain't on. Don't see no fire.
I don't see no smoke from none of the other buildings. Oh, I see lights now.
I see the light.
Unless
I
they're
could
looking
really do
for
with getting warm before we head back out on the boat.
it.
Sure.
Good idea.
You can do that.
There's somebody at the tower there, looks very injured.
That's Danielle.
That's Danielle.
Oh, perfect.
There's Simon working his ass off as usual. Howdy.
Better than him drinking, right?
Morning, folk.
Yeah.
Hello.
How's it been while we're gone?
Go ahead and put yourselves to use and bring in these logs. It's been good. It's been quiet.
Brought a new friend. His name is Clark.
Hello.
Hello.
How did it get warm?
Hello, Danielle.
Hi.
How are you feeling, sweetheart?
Feeling better.
Any more symptoms from the previous list?
No.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to take your helmet off and have a quick look at the wound, see how it's healing, okay?
Welcome to New Hope, Clark.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go fill Simon in on what's going on.
Sure.
I'm having a hard time doing my voice. Hey, Simon.
Yeah?
I want to catch you up what's going on.
Yeah. Gonna pick up that log right there. We'll walk and talk.
So, you knew it was going to happen, but sounds like the hub's falling apart in a real bad way right now. Refugees are asking to come here. Clark isn't from them, but Penny, who used to live here, she wants to come back.
There's like 7 of us now.
And, another guy used to live in Bastion.
There should be more.
Then moved to the hub. I just forgot his name, but he's looking to come here too. We're gonna have some people set up in the village as we take our time to vet them before they live in the main place.
Yeah, that's all it. Let me meet the new folk. Did I hear Frank in there?
Yeah, Frank's here too. We're about to go check something out.
If you're staying.
Have you been taking your antibiotics as I told you?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I think it's a matter of if you'll
Okay,
have
do you need
them.
any more, or are you fully supplied?
Sure.
still?
We will.
I do need more right now.
Okay.
This is Clark. He's gonna be a new resident here.
It's good to meet you, Clark.
Yeah, you as well.
Clark.
Yeah.
Over here, this is Danielle.
I've got a little
She had an accident the
this
other day.
rag has got some iodine on it. I'm just going to give you back of your head a wipe with a rag just to try and save any bacteria, and I'm going to reapply a bandage afterwards.
She's fine now, though.
Taking
I'm gonna get back to
no
work.
Watcher bullshit tonight.
No, none.
That's good.
I have have quite a few materials back at my house now. If there's anything that you guys need, I'd be happy to bring it back.
We don't need anything right now. Maybe some sugar, just materials, things to make some moonshine. We're thinking about having a party soon. I don't think tonight's going to be the night now.
That's fine.
You put your helmet back on now, Danielle. Just make sure you keep up with your antibiotics, okay?
Okay.
But in terms of anything else, we don't really need anything. We're good.
If you see Danielle scratching the back of her head, you have my permission as a doctor to kick her very hardly in the back of the kneecap, okay?
All right. I'm taking note of that.
You're the medical professional, so if that helps.
Yeah, that's the standard medical procedure.
I'm ready to leave
Right,
anyways.
I just need to get dry real quick, Mr. Atticus.
Sure thing.
Likewise.
Oh. Do you have a sewing machine by chance?
We don't.
I think we have a sewing machine somewhere. Let me check.
We have a sewing kit by chance.
Well, I have I've gotten to be pretty good at it, yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
I'll have a look for you.
You might have to put it on the floor, Mr. John. Thank you. My jacket's pretty badly torn up.
You look on the right side.
I
there.
ran into some infected
Probably
on the
won't
way
believe
to
your
you.
eyes, but
Got a little
got
beat up
well.
Look how beautiful this jacket is. It's got a whole scarf with it and everything.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It's very, very warm.
Top your bottles up if you need to.
Look at that. Beautiful. My pants are all torn up too. I've been through the ringer today, John. I've been attacked by somebody infected.
I know how it is. Just the other day,
Pretty neat, huh?
Simon, myself, and Atticus fought off damn near 300 of them.
So.
Oh, wow.
Over here, this place is, you see the notes on the side of the houses there? That's John's house. His cabin, should I say.
Take care, Danielle.
I will,
Over here we have a armory.
I just need a few more seconds to warm up.
Yes, yes.
I appreciate you coming all this way, Doc. I know you're busy and showing us this thing today.
No, it's okay.
How you doing, Danielle?
Doing good, other than like this.
You'll be better in no time, and you can start running around with us and not to be so cooked up in here.
Talk to Simon and Danielle and Flowers if he's around. Get to know
Mr. Atticus, is this water safe to drink out of the tap?
Sure is.
Oh,
Make sure you clean your hands.
Yes, of course.
Oh, you have a greenhouse. Let me tell you about my green thumb.
When we get back from this, if you want, I can show you more of the island about the house I was telling you about.
Yes. Yes, of course.
We'll let folks around New Hope know that they're not allowed to go there because your work's real important and that you could get sick if you don't have the proper equipment.
Yes.
And then there's another dock on that side of the island too that we can set you up with so that when you come back with hazardous materials, you're not coming through the main dock, you're coming through a side one instead.
Yes, yes, of course. I have a couple of tents which I'll be using to conduct my experiments in as well, so I'll need help transporting them over. They're like big, they're very large tents, you know.
Actually, I know a few locations. One has a big warehouse too you could utilize.
Oh yes, that sounds perfect.
There's 3 spots. I'll show you each one. Actually, there's 2 now. I think someone moved into a random building, and I don't know who did that, but the other 2 would be better anyways.
Yes, okay.
All right, I'm gonna get Atticus.
Hope you like the place.
Oh, he's ready. Looks like.
Oh yeah, my dad used to be the same too.
Let's get going, Atticus.
Yeah, sure thing. Listen, you'll get to know people here, Clark. We'll be back soon.
So before we leave, do you have any spare ammunition I could potentially just borrow?
What you need?
For this rifle?
I believe it's the same ammunition that we require. We may have a
It's
spare
not the
bit.
problem if not.
Take that for now.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. That should be enough. I only have like half a magazine, that's all.
Here, take these 2.
Let us do the shooting
That's
until,
all I can spare.
until you need to. Actually,
Yes.
I have an extra silencer. 1 second.
I had this thing had I had one of these. It was fully kitted out, but it got stolen in an Eva yesterday.
Clark.
Clark already making friends.
All right.
There you go. Simon, we're headed out again. We'll be back in probably a couple hours.
Again?
Yeah. Gonna check out a location.
Yes.
Then after that, we're gonna bring back some more folks. And then I'm gonna set the dock up, or show them around the island at least.
Shit. All right. Real quick before you go, unless you guys are in a hurry. Atticus, you were gonna tell me something you don't want to speak about over the radio?
It was just about where we was going, that's all.
All right.
It's a secret laboratory on the peninsula. I want to
shit.
check it out.
Yeah, Frank, you were talking about that, right?
I mentioned this a little bit, not too much, but yes, a little bit. I have a camp nearby that I've been doing research in.
All right. Well, you guys be safe.
You ready to go?
Already.
Yes.
I think it's
Yeah, Simon.
We have so many people here.
Clark's
Simon's
inside.
Yeah, he's inside. He ain't gonna be so bored now. You got more people to entertain.
Is he a strong kid?
Seems capable enough.
Find out.
There you go.
There's a lot of logs over there.
Simon.
Send him up in the
I was about to
village.
say, I'm
Oh,
probably gonna put him to work.
all right. Make sure you set him up in the village.
Guns out just in case. You know the drill.
Yep. Hate that it puts us on edge. We'll keep you safe. Don't worry.
Yes.
They like to hide the infected in the trees on the right and left of the village here. If they do bring them out.
Yes.
But people have been around today, so maybe the watchers couldn't sneak onto the island and quietly put them out like they have in the past. Every time it's been after a bad blizzard, full whiteout, or we've been gone all day. Where they have cover.
Interesting. If you have the chance, if you encounter a watcher again, maybe you should try my theory of approaching them without your weapons out and stating that we mean you no harm.
Well, if they see hammers as a weapon, I was just building one day when one of them come around the corner and knocked me clean out.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is that unfortunate fellow under the boat? Is he a friend of yours?
Oh, shit. Didn't know that was there.
I don't know who it was. I never even knew it was there, but I'm gonna call him Bill from now on.
Bill, the underside boat inspector.
The female body inspector. I had a t-shirt that said that once.
See you around, Bill.
Yeah. God damn it. This thing is faster. I'm starting to realize now that we're in closer spaces. My judgment's off by a
I'm
couple
guessing it's
seconds.
the docks.
You see
It's
that
the
out
docks
there?
on the left side.
That out there, right there on the ice. You see that?
Who is that?
Yes.
Who the fuck is that? He's coming right to our place.
That looks like. What's his name? I can't remember.
Mr. Road.
Castle.
Get closer.
Let's go. Let's have a look.
Have your gun ready just in case it's a stranger.
It's just Ethan, if you can hear me.
Ethan. Ethan, you get stuck out here.
I was promised a potential party tonight, so I didn't want to be late, and unfortunately I flipped my boat last night. So I thought I was going to take a polar plunge to come say hello.
Well, that's not worth your life. It's about a minute in this water. You fucking die. Hop on.
You're not wrong. I was born and bred in Canada. I actually spent a lot of time in cold water.
I'll take you to the land, but we're headed somewhere.
You need help?
Yeah, we could use a hand. We are going somewhere dangerous. Potentially.
I just ran through the peninsula to get here. There's a lot of gunfire over there.
We were just by your
We
place.
stopped by your place. Yeah.
Oh, did you? What do you
On
think?
accident.
Yeah, we just stopped. That was a little pinch spot, you know, just to have a fire and get warm.
What do you think about it?
That's nice, cozy.
Real nice.
Someone's putting signs up there around your place that says this place is dangerous. Is that new?
Oh, there's me. Those are mine.
I mean, it's good.
Those are mine to ward people off after the traffic that popped up due to that boat washing up on shore. Just keep people on their toes. I've had mortars and undead there since the boat showed up, so more so warnings to be safe in general, you know.
Well, the party might be postponed to tomorrow. We need to get ingredients to make liquor still. But,
Shit.
the good doc
I
here.
didn't even think to bring the sugar. I've got sugar for you.
Well, next time. The good doc here, though, is helping us find something that might answer some questions and, of course, give us more questions to think about. We're going to land just on this side of the peninsula.
This time was pretty quiet. There's something up here that a lot of people are obsessed with right now, and there was a fire outside when I rode past.
Yes, that is where we're going.
Oh, the little medical shack thing.
Yes, there's
Creepy.
the
I didn't
field
go inside.
laboratory.
Kept my distance.
I've,
Is that what that is?
my camp. Yes, my camp. I've got a camp about 800 meters east of the location.
Up like in a building.
No. I have a large tent that I carried out there.
Oh, okay. I was around the
We're gonna
area.
head-
I missed that.
Oh yes. Well, I'm not trying to hide it. It's in plain sight. I left a little paper outside for people, letting me know it's me, not to rob my
Take
stuff.
a left, John. Go all the way along the coast. Probably be closer.
Yes.
Would be closer to go along the coast here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's the same place.
Maybe another kilometer up the coast, maybe a bit less.
I know
Around this alcove, I believe.
I just wasn't sure if we wanted to go around it or not. Come from a different angle.
There's a little place you can hide the boat by the cranes, John.
I
Some little
remember.
rocks and stuff you can hide it between.
You know, that's where I found Dwight. Not Dwight. What was his name? God, Maestro.
Is it near the cranes? I feel like it was a lot closer to us than it is the hotel.
Yes, it's a little bit up this way. It's not near the cranes. It's just up here. Around this alcove.
Too far from where I got in the water.
Right underneath our nose. We've been driving by it all day.
I bet this was a cute little town when it was in its prime.
A bunch like these everywhere. Up and down the coast, on the islands, you name it.
We should put it on the right somewhere around here. I believe if we can. It's a little bit north of here. Not too far though.
Just have your heart jump out of your chest.
Should we get warm before? If you want to get warm, we can.
That'd be a good idea.
Sure, get a fire going here.
Let's get a fire going in this house, and then we head over there. It's about 700 or 800 meters in that direction, I believe.
Just keep an eye out for infected.
Did you grab your spark plug?
I got it.
John, you got it?
I got it. All right, it's clear. I was surprised to see you in the eyes for a second. I was like, is that a watcher or something? Watching us go by.
I'm very glad you guys didn't shoot. The Nagovo people shot me the other day, and my head's still ringing from it.
Yeah. As much as I hate those guys.
Backpacking out a bunch of... It's kind of my fault. They were going into the dead zone to look at something important, and I was backpacking out about 30 half-empty magazines and ran into them.
I see. You were real close then, so they were already spooked and scared.
Yeah, I'm scared. They were bringing somebody very special in there. He's unfortunately passed away since.
We got some new people coming to New Hope. A bunch of refugees from the violence that's going on the main island. It's, I knew it was gonna happen.
It's not the Bastion stuff, is it?
No, it's, I guess, the syndicate is falling apart over in the hub.
Oh, they just had some kind of election to elect a leadership. I guess that didn't last too long.
There's a divide inside their own ranks, it sounds like.
Yes, apparently one of the leaders went crazy and started causing loads of diplomatic problems between groups.
It's not good.
I was there earlier on today, and tensions were very high. Everyone was pointing guns at each other. It was not very nice.
Well, I'll take the good ones, the ones who don't want problems, don't want to start problems either.
Penny seems very nice.
I would try and vet a lot of people from the Bastion city or the Freehold if it shows interest, because they're all shooting each other over cannibalism and stuff right now.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah. Sorry.
We being very careful.
I can cure cannibalism anyway. It's okay.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I may not be a doctor, but I can
This
cure.
is just like a choice.
This thing is a very good cure for cannibalism.
What do you call that tool?
Yeah,
there?
that's what I mean. Just like the accusation everyone wants to.
It's just a big scalpel.
Diagnose it. Yeah.
Very big scalpel specialized in dealing in cannibalism. Or people that dismember bodies.
I'm so cold.
I don't know what pushes a man to eat somebody else. I mean, maybe I could understand a dead person and it was your last and only resort, but looking for live people, like you're a wolf hunting, barbarism.
Yes. The supplies that I'm also looking for, gentlemen, if you have a look at my bag on the table here, kind of the general thing that I need. Most of the things in the bag.
Okay, I'll keep those in mind.
The top row is the most important. The chemicals I can find quite easily.
Well, we'll probably...
Cannibalism is probably a desperation more than anything else.
Not when you get to the point where you're hunting people for sport. Just like the taste. I'm ready.
What about that fellow from Aniva who was cutting that young man's face off?
We ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes, yes. Mr. Ethan, are you coming?
Yes, sorry. I was adjusting my sight.
This don't sound too safe.
Oh. Out of bandage.
I'm hoping that whoever's over at this camp is dispersed by now, so we're not walking into a 30, 40 people.
When I rode past on my bike, I only saw a campfire. No people, and the campfire had just burnt out as I was looking at it. So I think they're long gone.
That's good.
Could cross this one at a time if we're going across the ice.
I think we could walk around it.
This ice is probably...
We get to this road. Sorry, sir, carry on.
All I was saying is this ice is probably fully frozen through. It's just a small creek.
Oh, yes, yes. I believe we get to this road and then we head a little bit. Oh, no, we're here already. It's like I knew where we were going.
Oh, hell.
Imagine that. Took us straight to the place. That was very lucky.
You know, I've been looking around here. Shit. Infected. God. I ain't get used to those things yet. Still.
I have too much shit in my pockets.
There's another door
There's a
here.
fire here.
Oh, it's burning again.
This is a laboratory.
Is anybody here? It's got fresh wood on it.
They had been here just a
Is anybody here? Don't mean any harm.
Yeah, hello?
Hi.
That sounds like Road.
What's your name? That's not Road. I don't think it's Road.
My name's
Road?
Cal.
Oh, never mind.
Cal, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Not Road.
My name's Ethan.
Hello, Cal. Wait, are you friends with Dr. Dwight? Are you the Cal he told me about?
I know Dwight. Sure, yeah.
Yes. Are you a doctor too, or did I get the wrong person?
How do you know what the paper said before? You said you knew?
Oh yes, if you get a scope out of on your hand and zoom in with the scope.
Has anybody been around here that's bothered you while you're here? I heard some gunfire.
What? I biked over 10, 15 minutes ago. I was just poking around.
Oh,
and,
okay.
warming up, and then was probably going to head back home here in a sec.
Gotcha. Yeah, I came through about 20, 30 minutes ago, and there was some
Are
gunfire.
you the person
that way, but...
Are you the person that lives near the fort?
Talking about the tribe? The
Yes,
doctors?
yes.
I'm the cabin on the road to the south there.
Yes, Mr. Dwight told me about you. I'm Dr. Frank Wells. Pleasure to meet you.
There's cameras in here.
Well.
Yes, yes.
One up there.
Yes.
One up there. They're probably watching us right now.
They've been probably for a while.
If you could, if you
clean
could find a way.
In the most basic of human instincts. Fighting to survive.
Yesterday, we
there is no
bought a
hope
car
for
over
the
here,
future. But
and we
there
parked
is
it under
hope.
here.
You have sought the
We
ones who
climbed
uphold
through into the
their oaths,
window, and there's a
and
sequence
soon
on the
they will
wall.
be pressed to end a coming calamity. The way will open in due time.
It's all right.
8 1 8 6 5 5 1.
Find a way to get up here.
Are you
Maybe
unworthy?
a step ladder of sorts.
Am I got any nails?
I've got nails on me. Just need a saw.
maybe.
It won't matter. This won't start until the next.
There you go. Nails are on the floor.
We know where it is, but this will open when they want this to open. And I imagine if you start shooting that lock or trying to, I bet a watcher will show up and knock our asses out.
Well, this is why I set up my camp up the road there, just so I can keep an eye on the situation. Mr. Ethan's going to build us a step ladder. I can show you the inside the laboratory in here, because we bought a car yesterday. We climbed on top of the car.
Okay.
But we have nails and a saw, so Mr. Ethan's going to build us a little step ladder, I think. We're going to have a look through this window. You can see inside and see what I saw.
All right. So, what do you think these are going to open? Do you think there's going to be a couple days? A new radio broadcast?
Yes, well, more likely. This is where I encountered the keeper yesterday, by the way. He was on the roof of this building in front of me.
You must be real important to them.
Gentlemen, enjoy your visit to
The
this
nails
place.
are in my bag, Ethan.
You have a safe journey.
Thank you.
Take care, Mr.
See you
Cow.
around.
Nice meeting you.
So we know where it's at now. Now it's a waiting game. So I say maybe every other day we check it out, come back here, look around, wait.
Yes.
See what happens.
Well, I'll show you inside the. We'll have a look inside the laboratory, and then we'll go up to my camp just over there. We can. I can put some of my supplies away.
That's like perfect height.
I see the apology note about your encounter.
Yes, that was from Mr. Arthur. He felt very guilty.
I wonder if one will show up now that you brought different people.
I don't know. After Arthur left, the Watcher or the Keeper reappeared and spoke to. Well, no,
Look on the wall.
To me and Miss Aurora.
I don't think the Watchers.
That's what I mean. I have the sequence written down.
I don't think the Watchers want to see anything about me from New Hope, since I've been adamant about not playing their game. They're trying to synthesize something in here with those posters, step by step.
Oh, I've already done it. I've already achieved it.
What was it?
It's a stable sample of the bacteria or the pathogen that's found. We need to analyze it under a microscope.
And then you're going to put it in a person.
Yes, yes.
You got anybody willing?
Not yet. There's one person who I need to speak to about this, and that is the person who's infected with the ailment. Her name's Maisie.
So she might be cured, hopefully. But
oh no, I flashbanged her the other day. She can't. I have flashbangs at my tripwires at my house for the Watchers, and they.
Could I have that paper, or do you want it?
Oh, you're welcome. I'm just opening boxes of ammo.
So this lab showed up.
I felt so bad.
After the ship arrived.
This lab showed up a couple days ago.
So, sounds like you're right. These Watchers, these Keepers are worried about that ship and what it brought when they signaled it. But they want to see, test people more, see who's capable of figuring this out. I bet they've already got it figured out, but they don't want to show their hand. They don't need to.
I think that's the last one.
Let's head over to my tent in a second. I'll put some stuff away. We can head back to New Hope.
Okay.
My tent's only over that way.
Good news is we live real close. Get here in no time at all.
Yes, yes. My camp is very, very close, by the way, so I can keep a good monitor on things whilst I am here.
I wonder if some of the Watchers / potentially Keepers are infected by this disease as well, and they wanted to...
Infected on the right.
They want help finding this cure if they haven't already found it. There could be another situation.
Potentially.
This whole last few
many
messages...
people left on the planet. Sorry.
They sound irritated. They sound like this is something that's gotten in their way of their operation.
Yes, yes, I believe so too. I believe they wanted to bring the boat here to play their game, and then they realised there was an infection on board as more serious than they anticipated, and, well, here we are.
Yeah. But we're the pawns to figure it out. Risk our hides. For their greater good.
Of course.
Whatever that might be.
This is my camp up ahead. There's infected at the camp. Quite a few of them.
It's gonna go loud so we can draw them out.
You all right? You were...
Yes, I just heard a bullet. I heard a bullet crackle over my head, and I just took cover.
Next thing I knew, I'm scoped in, and you walk right in front of it right after I shot, so I was worried.
That would have been an awkward trip home.
One thing we try to do with our people is that we stay in a line and we move in a line. We don't break that formation until everything's dead. Just prevent things like that. Because my scope can only see so much before you walk into it.
Let me just put these samples, these petri dishes away. Sorry, I'll be with you. These chemicals as well.
The whole bombing us thing is most likely to get us to disperse, to keep moving, to keep looking for clues, to keep playing their game. I imagine they want to, if the theory about them finding worthy people, they want that process to happen fast as possible, or faster than it would take for someone to build a civilization and waste their time.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
I plan to put my other tent on the end of this tent here. I make like an airlock and do my research inside of this tent that I'm going to put here. I just need to go and fetch it. It's currently outside the bar at Williams Place.
Okay.
Frank.
Does Penny have a copy over?
I ain't hear from no Penny, John, but there's a man on here wanting to speak to you.
What's his name?
Benson. He was just here a second ago. Benson, you still there?
I know
yep,
Vincent.
I'm still here.
Friend of Penny's, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
He's looking for sanctuary.
I know. You have a boat?
Sadly, no, but I do have access to a car, but I don't want to do it to them.
We're missing Atticus.
Yes, where's Mr. Atticus?
I can.
Atticus from the Govo?
No.
I heard shots from the hill.
I didn't hear those shots.
They came
John,
from that direction up the hill.
There? I was just giving a checkup.
We're doing all right. We're headed back shortly, but we might go by and pick up Penny and Vincent.
All right, man. Okay, all right.
I don't want to leave my people, like I said, John, but I don't want to be dragged into the war. I'd already been shot once and I was near death, close death. I don't want to do that again.
Well, you have a choice to make,
Atticus,
before I leave.
Well, I'll be able to run home. Just let me know. Grab a few valuable items. How many people you got up there in the sanctuary?
Yeah,
John?
We got plenty, but I want you to think on it first and make sure you're sure about it.
They ended up banishing Ava from the syndicate. She's just a poor poor woman who can't make it out on her own. And then the syndicate.
All right,
seems
what's
like
the
they're
plan
about to
now?
fall.
We're heading
Head back home.
Back. Yes, back to New Hope.
So what all happened
Yeah, I'm
today,
beat.
Vincent? Give me a rundown.
All I know is they got back from Nogova. There was no bloodshed, but the Nogova people are a bunch of fucking animals, and they're gonna probably try to run us down. And I want to be out of here before I die, cause I still gotta finish my destiny. If you know what I mean, finding my friend Ren. And being stuck here, I'm not getting that done.
What sparked this conflict between you guys and Nagovo?
It's a long story I'll have to run down once I'm there. I don't feel like discussing it over the radio.
I got you. Are you in the capital still?
Yeah, I'm right here at the hub. I gotta run home soon, but I'd rather catch you guys before you leave for New Hope and never get that chance again.
We're already at New Hope. We haven't left yet.
You going back to the boat?
Yes.
We probably cut left and go straight to the coast.
I'm gonna head,
Yes.
most likely, much later, out that way, but I need to make sure
Fellas, we're gonna
my
cut
things are
left.
finished up here.
I understand that. I definitely do.
All right, over and out.
1 sec. Oh.
Sorry, I heard you one
Hello,
last
this
second.
is Dr. Frank. Oh.
I said 1 second. That's what I heard last.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, John. Where are you picking up Penny? And if me, where would that be?
Probably the hub.
I assume that's by boat or vehicle.
I'll be by boat. Any more questions?
Okay, yeah, when you plan out getting a trip here, cause I want to get out of here as soon as I can before people wake up and know I'm missing.
It sounds like you're running for more than just Nagovo.
Yeah, there's a lot of problems here that I want to escape, man. I don't
do
want to
something?
die again like I was telling you. I don't want to get killed.
There's a light down there on the beach. Do we have a campfire? Yeah, we
I'm
do.
not running from a particular
the house.
person. I'm
No,
running
this is
from
what
a
it is.
particular war that's about to happen and I don't want to be caught up in.
We'll try to get out there when we can. Just keep an eye on this channel. We'll let you know. Over and out.
Over and out.
Yeah, we did not make a fire on the beach. This Vincent guy, he's giving me a vibe. A bad one. There's more to his story.
Yes.
We still got a fire up here, I think. Still going.
Yeah, we might as well get warm.
Shall we get warm before we head back? I feel like it's a good call.
That is.
I don't know about Vincent, Mr. John, but I've met Penny a few times, and she seems like a solid individual.
Penny used to live with us. She's welcome back.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's a system you could use, in my opinion. You could let him come live there on a probationary period, and if he fucks around, you could just shoot him.
Well, that's essentially how I do it, minus just shooting him.
Or just exile him. I guess shooting works better on the mainland, but I guess if you're out there, there's not real ways to get back, is there?
I'm sensing from you a lack of humanity.
Still evidence to find.
I have a very large lack of empathy towards humanity, Mr. John.
Well, we do things a little differently.
After the things I have witnessed over the last 5 years, I have lost all faith in humankind. However, that does not mean I won't try my best to save them. Every man needs a purpose.
With us.
I was held captive for 4 years by slavers, you see, so... I witnessed some horrendous things on that atoll.
One thing about people...
Truly horrendous.
We're capable of great evil, but we're also capable of great good. Every individual is capable of so much. This is making sure the right ones come
Ready
together.
when you are.
Yes, let's get going. I'm ready when Mr. John and Ethan are.
Yeah, I'm ready. We'll make the journey. Boat's right here.
Do you guys need a big military locker by chance?
Yes, I do, if you don't need it.
Well, so I don't have an army, but my bicycle's down the beach that way a little bit, and it's sitting at the foot of it. So if we go past
Drop it off at my
grab it real
camp,
quick.
Ethan. That would be great.
Okay, if it's still there when I come through, I'll definitely do that.
Thank you, sir.
I just set it down so.
Mr. Ethan, if you
Stays
find a
sturdy up against
bicycle
the wall.
on your travels, I really need one to get around the island.
Oh, okay. Well, I can leave you that bicycle. I only wrote it down here because I was trying to find a new boat.
Oh, that would be splendid, sir. That would be splendid. My old knees
Hopefully
aren't
it's
meant
still
for
there
this
when I go back.
anymore.
You know, sorry you had to endure that. I know it's not my fault, but I'm a very empathetic person, I like to think. And going through slavery and that kind of torture, ain't nobody should endure that.
Oh, yes. Well, I must say, I was treated with a degree of respect because I was the only person who had any idea about anything medical. But still, I witnessed horrendous things. Cannibalism, torture, assault. Horrible things. They used to make people fight to the death for sport.
What is happening?
I received the radio broadcast about 9 months after the collapse, and there was an atoll just outside in between France and the United Kingdom. It happened out on there. It was a very large floating structure. It was an ex-United Kingdom naval carrier thing, a very big ship attached to a bunch of little ships, and it happened within there.
Yeah, I've heard stories of other flotillas going down bad ways.
Yes.
I think if it wasn't for my ship and one I was a part of, I was a captain of a crab fishing boat. I have all the gear to keep us alive out in the ocean. Along the way, I grabbed some other rigs for fishing, all that. Kept people fed, kept myself fed. We didn't have to worry about being desperate. And now everyone's so lucky.
Oh, yes.
I have something on the island I want to show you. Doc, see if it works to your likings.
Oh, yes, of course.
So what's the deal with these coordinates on the radio? Does anybody know yet?
We were just there. That was the place.
That's where they
That's
point
the
to,
place.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes, yes. I was there within 2 or 3 hours of the broadcast going out. I headed there immediately.
That's good to know then. At least we know where we gotta go.
Check
Yes,
it
that's
out
why I
every
set up
day.
a camp.
Look at the door.
Maybe someone stole the boat in the second one. The door's a lot higher up. They probably got underneath it.
Maybe we could take that swan.
Just paddle out here. Is it a paddle boat or is it just float there?
I think it's one of those bicycle paddle ones.
It's kind of cool.
We got 2 of them.
Not very good for the ocean, I would assume, but...
Yeah, it is pretty interesting. Lot happening today. A lot of RP unfolding.
We're all good. Who's that?
This is a robbery.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
I apologize. I heard you.
That's not a good joke. People are on edge sometimes.
No, I just... Yeah, you're right.
Just going to go and pee out back. I'll be back momentarily.
Who's
Right,
this?
fellas. I'm gonna turn in for the night.
Me?
I'll
Is that Ethan?
I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, you take care, Atticus.
I don't know if he streams. Check.
You guys didn't get Penny or Atticus, or, what the fuck am I saying? Penny or Vincent?
Nah, yeah. Vincent's giving me, I don't know. I have a little bit of doubt about him. So we can give him a trial run, I think. Like
Yeah,
I
you sounded
said.
iffy on the radio.
You were listening? Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I spoke to him for a little bit.
He gets to live down by the beach for a bit. Get to know him. If I can't trust him, well, send him on his way. Penny, she used to live here. She's welcome. I can talk to Penny privately too. She can probably tell me more about Vincent.
Yeah, somebody told me about Penny. I think Maestro did. She's a pretty good technician, or she knows shit like that. She's gonna make a microscope.
Yeah. I know.
So she can help a lot with the shit out of here.
I know the doc needs one for his work.
Is he gonna stay here, or is he just passing through?
Oh, he will when we find him a boat and set up a boathouse on the other side of the island.
Evening.
Are you ready for a brisk jog to the other side? Show you the place.
Yes, of course.
Alrighty. If anybody wants to go out there and get Ethan and Penny, I have an extra spark plug right here.
Okay.
You mean Victor? Ethan's here.
No, Ethan. Vincent. Yeah.
Vincent. We all got his name wrong.
Yeah. All right.
How you doing, Ethan?
Not too bad. How you
Keep the
been?
goddamn door open. Yeah, I've been good. The
How's
power's still holding up good.
I was gonna say, how's it
she's
faring?
you.
You guys have
Will you
anything
take a
show
look?
up and get to use it?
No, nothing yet, thankfully.
That's good. Hopefully,
got
you
this
don't
nice-
have
You
to.
need as clean as an environment you can get. So, I'd imagine the barn is off limits at the moment, or not. Doesn't fit the criteria.
Yes, it's difficult to keep a barn clean if it's made out of wood, you see. The particles and stuff and contaminants within the wood.
Yeah, wood and stone and old animal fur. Used to be horse/cattle.
Yes, not very ideal conditions.
I got a few locations in mind. On the far side, there's a dock over there. There's a smaller dock to the right, but we have to build a full-on lockup for you on the other side, but that's not too hard. We have the resources to do that and the manpower. It's been a long day for me. Productive, I'd say.
Oh, yes. Been productive for me. Not as productive as yesterday, though.
Is Penny making you a microscope?
Penny making me a microscope. I didn't know she was capable of such activities.
Apparently she's making one, or she has know-how to.
Well, we need to get her here right now, then.
We'll do that when, if they haven't head out for us. We'll come back. We'll, go to there one way or another.
The problem is, Mr. John, is we need, ideally, for the correct circumstances, in an ideal universe, we would have an electron microscope, you see, and unless she's got two $6,000 lenses in her back pocket, I'm afraid she won't be able to make an electron microscope.
I think, I don't know what she's gonna be making. I don't know the details on it, but maybe if she scavenges together old equipment that might have worked like that once, maybe she could rig it together.
Yes, of course. I mean, I know how to calibrate the microscope. You know, something I've done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, probably in the tens of thousands, actually, now I think about it. But if she can, I feel like if she has the knowledge, the engineering capacity to put the thing together, then I need to see this lady.
I will bring her here today. Tonight. We'll get her.
Of course, of course.
Just up ahead over the ridge is a small village. There's one there right here, but someone took residence up in that house, and I don't know who yet. I gotta figure it out.
Mentioned the warehouse. Is that where we're heading to?
We're on the way there. The warehouse is up on the other side of the mountain. But,
Yes, okay.
I believe there's a goodly sized garage next to one over here, but there's also one over here too. I should show you just in case. Because if those people I don't
Who lives
know,
in that tower up there?
Nobody, but it's like an old fire watch tower or military outpost. Not very spacious whatsoever.
No.
It's very rocky.
No. I was just curious more than anything.
Yeah, Yeah, if it had enough room for your stuff, I'd have recommended it, but it's a pain in the ass to get up there, and it's rusty and dusty and all that. I don't know if it has any importance to watchers yet, but I'm curious.
This place up here may be ideal, but I'm not too sure, because we can see.
This is
if
the
I can get
place.
a clean, sterile environment.
I would love to give to you. It's the one I would prefer. I'll show you this. But someone moved into the house here without my permission. But here's a big warehouse.
Oh. Yes.
There's another one, I think, bigger than this, too. So I know where one is similar.
Yes, let's have a look.
And then this house is huge on the inside. But someone moved in recently. Anyone home? Anybody here? Yeah, they left no notes or nothing, so hard to say. I'll show you this other house too.
Sorry for the flare. I'm just very hard of vision sometimes.
Yeah, not a worry. I like one too.
I broke my glasses, you see. I'm wearing a prescription that's not made for me. Wow, it's just a very nice little house. Ooh, very cozy.
It's cleaner than most of the houses all over the island. Pick up some of the scrap on the ground that was left behind in a hurry, and you got a clean place.
Yes, this is very, very nice. And there's an upstairs too.
There is.
Oh my lord.
Now, would you want to pay half the deposit now or later?
How much is the deposit?
I don't know. What's it go for in rupees? What's the trans?
Oh, I don't know. Probably about 75 billion.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking for.
Multiple rooms. Interesting.
There's more like this. It's not the only one.
Yes. I was hoping, Mr. John, too, if I did come out here, have a dedicated space for my research, and then somewhere I could make into a small, temporary established hospital for people to come and get medical treatment.
This could work. I just don't know who lives there, so I don't want to put you in a position of strangers.
Oh, of course, yes. Oh, sorry, sir. You opened it in my face.
Oh, I'm sorry. Another little room.
Yes.
Let's just wait for the rest of it. And then there's the location up in the mountains. They're both one story, but they're both nice. Actually, one's two-story, I think. I would have moved in the middle of the island if it wasn't for... I don't think it was enough space for my vision. But I know a few people might want to live more isolated, so these houses still work for other folks. Come out here who might not be part of the main community.
If the capital collapses, you might have a lot more people looking to get away from the conflict.
Mm-hmm. Inevitably will bring conflict here, but not as much as they had. And I can solve it. I can figure it out.
The advantage is, Mr. John, you've got a very deadly path to get here, you see.
Not every bandit has a bow either.
This is what I mean. You're surrounded by sub-zero water. The human can only withstand probably a minute 30 in that water maximum before hypothermia definitely sets in.
Sometimes it's less. I heard from a documentary a long time ago. You just get the shock in your heart.
That's like, yes, that's maximum. That's what I'm saying. Like maximum, what, minute 30? more likely for most individuals who haven't had that kind of training or exposure, maybe 30 seconds at a max.
Those folks who do polar bear swims, they're insane.
Yes.
I might be losing my way a little bit with the snow coming in, but we're going too much towards the mountain. That makes sense. It's going to be down this way a bit. The good thing
The trick is to control your breathing. The old Arctic plunging is to control your breathing.
I think I'm going to go with the idea I'm just going to always avoid finding myself in that situation. I mean, out on the water like that's still risking it, but I ain't going to go swimming in it.
No, of course, of course.
I'm treating New Hope like it's a colony for the future. Like ourselves are aliens in a new place, trying to find hope for the rest of our species wherever we can. It's a place to grow and have families one day. And I actually been recording footage on a tape recorder I found, documenting everyone who comes through, have them talk a little bit about themselves. So in 300 years from now, a couple generations, folks can look back and see what it was before.
Yes, yes. Sounds very wholesome.
But I have these ideas that folks think are grand. They think that I'm a pushover. But I also mention in the same breath on occasion that I will fight tooth and nail for my beliefs, for my dream and my people. I'm not a dumb man, and nor will I let threats go on unchallenged.
Yes. Just don't fall into the same mistakes and discrepancies that everybody else before you has fallen into, like the Syndicate and the Gopher and Eva.
They had similar but different approaches and perspectives on things. I knew Syndicate was going to fail the day I went there. They let people in so quickly, every day. Tens of hundreds of people come through that town all the time, right?
Yeah.
Letting new folks in all the time. Just, how you do? I know you 10 minutes, you're in. Everyone at New Hope right now, I've vetted. Or have been vetted by friends I trust, like Dwight. Clark is the newest, but he doesn't get to live in the main buildings. He's gonna be living in the village. Talk to him more, put him through the ringer a bit. If I don't like him, I ask him to leave.
Yes.
I think the most I bring in at once has been 3, and this is 3 again, if I get Penny and Vincent. But with the refugees coming, try more, see how it goes. If it fails, I don't repeat that mistake. I wait it out, send them to Neva for a bit. Let Dwight and the others figure them out.
I believe Neva might be folding too.
Yeah, I know. And I've seen that coming. We're gonna go towards the other one where I know it is. There's more landmarks, and I notice we're kind of going in circles out there in the field. Too much snow.
Yes, of course.
I think you're gonna like this one better anyways. Only down part is you gotta circle around the island to get to work, which doesn't take too long from this position.
Maybe I could bring my bicycle out here.
It's a good idea, because your dock, the covered one, would be right there. Unless you built one over here on the other side, but bicycle wouldn't be a bad idea to get around. Careful with bicycles, though. They're known to flip boats.
Yes, maybe I could just carry it, you know.
First boat I got flipped was over by Harbor Master. Someone was carrying a bicycle on my boat. They dropped it by accident, flipped the entire thing.
Oh.
There's that tower if you want to see it. I got some food for you, too. Get out of the snow for a minute. There you go. Check the top again just in case. I've noticed the washer's been leaving around those recordings and those tape players. I found one where a town was bombed.
Yes.
Right over there is where I'm taking you.
Okay.
Asher, you know that guy?
No, I can't say I do.
Yeah, that's good. He's kind of a warlord in the beginning of things. Maybe still is. I don't know him too well, but he came out here trying to look for sanctuary, but he left. Yeah. Bunked up here for a minute. Down this way.
Mr. Vincent was looking for somebody out here called Ren and Daniel. I'm not sure.
I know
that
them.
information is useful to you.
Yeah, they came from the same fleet as I did. Didn't know each other at all. At least not in person, maybe acquaintances. But they've been missing for a while. I haven't seen them in a long time. Daniel even longer.
Oh.
But it sounds like Vincent's information about them is very outdated. So another reason I don't quite trust him.
Oh, okay.
But getting him closer, I get to talk to him more, figure out what his intents are. You got a ready room right here for whatever science shit you do. Some leftover crates from before. Yeah, a desk in here. Very clean in here. This place seems like it was made right before shit hit the fan. Imagine if that military base nearby was probably an officer's lodge or something.
Yes, yes.
Bathroom. Maybe if you have patience, then should stay up here.
Yes.
I'll show you the other house
Actually.
and the workshop too. Remote out here, you don't have to worry about people disturbing you if you get real busy with your work.
Of course.
We just won't tell anyone about this out here.
Oh, this place seems very spacious.
Mm-hmm.
This might be the ideal location.
All yours.
Wow, that's very bright. There's multiple rooms here. We could use these as hospital dormitories.
Yeah. The only down part with this house, it doesn't have a working fireplace. I tried prying it open, but it's rusted shut.
Oh, okay. Yes, I like this place a lot, Mr. John.
One more shed out back.
Oh, yes.
Where's my screwdriver at? Did I drop the thing?
I believe this might be the ideal location.
All yours, Dan. Let me show you where the water is. I'll grab my torch. Set you up, build you a dock down here.
Yes.
Some older houses here and there down this part. Most of them are ruined from just decay. It is a bit of a jog, though, for the boat.
That's not too far.
If you need to bug out to and hide somewhere, there's a cave around here, too. I'll try to find it and show it to you. Yeah, it's real close. There's two caves. One's a bear cave. I want to use that one. There's bones in it. Seems to be active. Animal bones, though. Don't worry about it. No people bones.
Oh, okay.
There's an ecosystem here, so I imagine most of the bears don't have a taste for man flesh.
There's bears on the island.
Probably one or two at least from the evidence I found.
Oh, okay.
They're real
Maybe
sparse.
the cave is one of their hovels.
Yeah. You'll see deer on occasion, I guess elk, rabbits, foxes, boar, things like that. Sheep sometimes too, I heard.
Yes, okay.
Alright, the cave should be coming up somewhere soon. Gotta keep going this way. You know how people are. Maybe somebody out there thinks you're working with the Watchers or something because you're doing research, and they're just uneducated buffoons. And they come after you, and they happen to find your place, right? You need a place to bug out to. This is going to be that place for that. The way you know is that there's a house right here. Okay, found it. We're going to go down this way a little bit, wrap around. So there's a house on the island and a house right here in the woods. That's your marker.
Oh, yes.
Around this way. And right here.
Oh yes, very nice.
So if you needed to bug out, this is definitely the place for that.
Yes, yes.
I actually found a supply cache in here full of guns when I first got to the island. I was blown away
Oh,
by it.
really?
Yeah, I was just sitting right here. And I found this place I was walking around. I wasn't looking for nothing special. I just happened to notice this hole. I'm like, can I fit in there? And that's where it led to.
Wow. Maybe there's more caches on the other islands that no one's discovered yet.
I imagine. Let's get back to New Hope.
Yes, yes. If Miss Penny and Miss Vincent come out here and seems to be more population coming and you find me a boat, I will 100% move here and be the doctor for New Hope, John.
Perfect. We can build you a lockup right here. Come into the ice.
Yes.
I can show you around more later if you decide you want to walk around. There are a few more buildings, but they're not as nice, I'd say. Those ones by the snow.
I feel that place back there we just looked at was perfect.
Yeah, it's
with the
nice.
big warehouse, I can put my tents in there and make sure it's all scrubbed down, and then the house as well. And then the other house we could use as like a field hospital.
Perfect. That works well.
I could probably get some medical beds, foldable ones, put down in there if you catch what I'm saying. So
we'll work on getting you that boat. That's gonna be tomorrow's job. Looking for that boat and bringing people back. I think we're gonna try to bring Penny and Vincent out today if we can.
Yes, well, if you want company for the road, let me know. But
sounds good. I think an old cargo ship carrying military supplies went down around here. On the occasion, we get a lot of containers washing up on the shore full of military goods.
Oh. Wow.
These watchers are getting to me a little. I see things out there in the tree lines, and I think it's someone looking at me.
Maybe that's what they want. Maybe they want you to be paranoid.
Makes sense. It's part of their MO, their game. It's just, I'm a little riled up after they sent the infected here. Because my time here for the longest time, never seen one on the island. Not once. Then all of a sudden they're everywhere. Dropped off. I can show you where the containers landed.
Yes, yes.
The bear cave is somewhere along here in one of these ravines. Need a fire? I can start one.
Yes, I think that would be for the best.
I'll get one gun up here. Good night, Shadow Paws. Have a good one. Long day, traveling everywhere.
Yes, I've ran from a Neva and back 3 times today.
Yeah, you're taking a boat ride out across the beautiful island peninsulas of Sakal on a little vacation trip.
Yes, I've done a lot of traveling the last few days. It's nice to be out of a Neva, I will say that.
I don't understand about people in these dead towns is they choose an obviously dangerous place. That even if you spent the manpower and time to get into good shape, probably cost a lot of lives to get there, and it did for those people. Here, I seen New Hope, small port town, completely abandoned, no sign of life or dead. And I see this place doesn't got a road to it. You don't got people coming through here causing problems. It's the perfect place to try to live in peace.
Yeah.
I think, even if I came to this island and there were no buildings, I would have started cutting down trees, making log cabins. Called a New Hope anyways.
Yes. Very peaceful out here.
There's times I forget that things are bad. Just out here in the woods. I haven't been bothered by the Watchers in a while or the infected. And you're just at peace. Don't feel like someone's come up behind you. There's not an eeriness here. All right, let's get going.
Let's get out of here.
I've run around this entire island so many times now, and part of me is hoping that I find a latch or something to a bunker I can wash out the Watchers and get them off my island.
That would be an interesting discovery.
You know, I wouldn't care about them if it wasn't for them threatening my safety. I wouldn't be bothered by them. I wouldn't give two shits what they're doing on the main island. But now they threaten the safety of me and my people.
Yes, my first real encounter with them was when they started shelling the building while we had our hands in the back of Danielle's skull.
Yeah. I ain't too happy about that. I ain't too happy about the infected they put against our walls. The fact that the reason she's in bad shape is because of them.
Yes, of course.
To shake us up, to get us to play their game because they don't want anyone getting comfortable. They want to figure out if we're gonna fit their mold.
How far till we get back to New Hope?
Not too far. Once you get through these trees, it's the field and you can see it.
Oh, okay.
5 minutes.
Okay.
There's some boar.
We try and take out that deer.
I don't think that's a deer. I think that's a boar.
Ooh.
Where were you when I was looking for you yesterday? Oh, bastard.
Oh, we've got some bacon now.
The other one you hear is out on the island to the left. I got all the supplies from it. I turned the guts into makeshift rope.
Yes.
Bones and the fishing hooks.
I didn't know we had bulls out in this region.
These ones look husky, like they're winterized. You know, there was a story I heard once that someone had bred domestic pigs of boars to make a more hardy animal for winter. It could have been some of those. They get everywhere. Everybody wants one, especially in climates like this.
Yes.
There's another house right there, but that one's real dirty on the inside. It's got blood written on the wall, too. Says, great evil inside in the basement. The basement's all locked up.
Can we see?
Yeah, I'll take a look. I'm hoping that there's an old truck over there. I'm hoping that maybe somewhere out in the mud, in the field, I find an old car that just needs a little work and take off all the parts besides the chassis. Have a nice little, like, off-road vehicle between houses out here on the island. That would be a thing.
Oh, that would be very helpful. Or maybe like an ATV. That would be good.
Yeah, it would. Got no roads out here, but it'd be nice to have something off-road that we can get around with.
Especially if more people start coming out here and get more spread apart. Because the island itself is quite large.
It is. If there's a major emergency that I need to get someone to you right away, I'd rather have a old pickup with off-road tires or something.
Yes. I saw somebody driving around on an ATV the other day. Maybe we could apprehend one of them and bring you over the ice somehow.
Yeah. I'm not in much the way of stealing from folks who got it set up, but right in here.
No, not like steal. I mean like find one, you know, out in the wild.
Maybe it's a future part of their
Ooh.
rhythm. Or maybe it's just someone who had a bad time with their families down there.
Very interesting.
Like I said, very dirty. Look at all the mold growing on the ground and walls.
Yes, this is not a sterile environment. What do you think's in the basement?
My theory is it's an entire underground bunker to the fucking Watchers, or B, the most likely one, someone's family turned into the infected and they're just down there.
Yes.
You know how the world turned out. Maybe ghosts really do exist, or cursed objects. Maybe there's a cursed box down there with a fucking demon inside it or something. These days...
That sounds like the last thing we need.
Yeah. Almost anything seems possible when the dead's walking around like they are.
Yes.
Haven't seen any Watcher activity today at all. Everywhere I've been. For a minute there, it seemed like it happened every other day.
Interesting. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Maybe the Watchers are taking a day off after everything that happened yesterday.
Maybe they're doing their own research right now and they're just real busy.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Maybe they're at that ship.
All I need is a Yes. All I need is a microscope, and I can do medical miracles in the eyes of some people.
There may have been some medical supplies up in the house in the hill in there. I remember seeing some instruments, but I don't remember what.
Okay.
It's locked up though right now. Pike used to live in there, but I haven't seen Pike in a long time. Just disappeared one day.
Maybe the Watchers took him.
Maybe. And there's our fort right up ahead.
Yes, I see the smoke. You think the people have gone to rescue Vincent and Penny yet, or?
I think we'll find out when we get there. I could check the radio too. John to Simon. Simon, do you got a copy? Over.
Hey, John, this is Vincent. I made my mind up.
All right.
I packed all my things and I'm ready to leave. Couldn't get in contact with Penny. I think she went to sleep. but I'm ready to get picked up. I'm ready to find a new home, John.
Okay.
Thank you for doing this for me.
Well, listen, it's with new people we figured them out a little better, so you'll be on a trial for a bit till we see how you are, see if you fit in. And we got a house for you on the lower part of the village.
You know what? That's fine. I just need a new place, a new life before I die in this pointless war going on.
Okay. You said Penny went to sleep, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I went to their little area and she wasn't around.
I'll pick her up tomorrow then.
What?
Is that Penny?
No.
Welcome back.
Hey, Ava, it's Vinny.
Hey.
Hey, I'm
Hi, welcome
I'm
back.
leaving the syndicate. I'm headed to New
Hello,
Hope.
Daniel.
Isn't Ava in the same situation? Does she need a place to retreat to?
No, I'm over with some friends. They're taking care of me.
Okay.
Hey, Ava, I heard what happened, and I'm leaving before this war fucking takes place. I'll miss you, okay? You take care, alright?
This is Dr. Frank. Does anybody copy over?
Hey, John, you want to move down to channel 80, the other one?
Yeah, the one I was on before.
Hello, Dr. Frank.
Hello, Ava. How are you doing?
Hey, John, can you hear me on?
I got a copy, over.
Okay. Yeah, that's a friend. I tried to convince her to come with me, but she won't, so...
It is what it is.
I grabbed most of the things I wanted. I had to leave a bunch of stuff I've been collecting over the past few weeks, but it's all good.
Well, I'm getting ready to head out. Probably be my last trip for today. I'm getting real tired. Been at it all day. My battery's running low.
Where can I meet you up with?
Trying to think. There's an industrial spot right next to the hub.
Yeah, there is actually.
One headed towards Bastion. Or what, Bastion?
Yeah, exactly. I was just there. I can go there, or should I stay at the hub until you get here, just in case?
Well, I'm headed to the hub, but the warehouse is on the edge of town. When you're leaving town, it's probably where I'm gonna head to.
You said you're headed to the hub?
Yes. The warehouse is on the other side of the hub, on the far end, on the way out of town. Probably bring my boat over there. You have a copy?
Yeah, I hear you. 1 second. Where's this New Hope located?
I'm not gonna say it over radio.
Yeah, no. Yep, that's fine. I get it.
Who's asking?
I understand.
You asking for someone else, or are you just asking?
No, I was just asking for myself. I heard it somewhere, but I'm ready to leave before people wake up and find out what I'm doing of leaving, and they might get mad at me, so I'm trying to sneak out before people wake up.
You're not stealing from them, are you?
Huh?
You're not stealing from them, are you?
No. I have my own stuff. Only thing I have their armband, which I'm about to put up in one of their lockers.
All right. This most important part is that you're not bringing baggage with you, all right?
No. I'm not hunted by anybody. I'm just looking for a new home. That's it.
Okay. We'll get you out here see how you do with all the people, and see if you're a fit.
What was that again? I'm sorry, the radio cut out.
I said I'll get you out here, see if you get along with the people, and that you're a fit.
Just let me know when you're at the meetup spot. I'll come and find you.
All right, you got it.
Here.
I'll give you a better description later. Over.
It sounds good.
About ready to head out again. Doctor, I just gotta grab some batteries.
You guys are going out again?
We're bringing back...
Seems that way.
Bringing back someone here.
Ooh,
So I just
Penny?
spoke to... no, Penny's gone to sleep, I believe. She'll be here tomorrow. Vincent is coming over, I believe. From what I've gathered on the radio, the capital is... The syndicate has split into many different splinters of individuals. Ava told me she was kicked out. Penny's left. Vincent's left. I don't know who else is from the capital has left, but Ava's staying with Blackwater across the way. They're good people. I trust them to look after her. She's under my medical care at
Where's
the minute.
Blackwater at?
It's in the docks in the peninsula. It's a very big settlement. It's huge. It's probably probably bigger than this place, to be honest. Yes.
Where at?
So if you look at the peninsula on the left-hand side of the island, just north of here, there's a big black road going down the map you see. And if you look down where the writing is in the center of the peninsula, there's a little road that veers off to the right.
Sam, Simon, you want to come?
That's where it is.
It's going to be a back and forth trip.
Shit. I don't know if I'm trying to get out there.
I'm thinking...
Getting pretty comfortable here.
I'm thinking... You got my spark plug.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
That ain't it.
Doc, are you in a hurry to get back to the
happened to
main?
you?
Are you in a hurry to get back to the mainland?
No, not at all.
I'm actually really tired. Don't know if I want to do a hour trip back and forth.
Yes, it's a bit of a journey, but I mean,
I can get you
it's
back
up to you.
I can get you back to the mainland on the peninsula if you want, before I head out.
Yes, that would be perfect.
I'm gonna let this guy know. Vincent, you got
Penny.
Vincent,
Mr. John, if you tell him to bring Penny and himself down to Blackwater tomorrow, I can meet them when I go pick Ava up and bring them to the little dock that we parked in earlier, where we parked the boat to go check out the laboratory, and it's a very easy pathway for you guys just to come straight across the water.
Yeah, we'll do that then.
Coming.
It's two birds with one stone, and it's 9 hours journey then.
Do you have a copy? Do you have a copy, Vincent?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm here, John.
I think we're going to do the trip tomorrow. I am very tired. And if you want to grab Penny, do you know where Blackwater's at?
Yeah, I do.
Grab Penny and anybody who wants to come.
I know you're very tired, John. I really need to get out of here. Things are going to go bad really soon.
Wow.
Oh, man.
If you travel to Blackwater, you'll be safe there. And then
I was just there. No one's awake.
Yeah. Well, you got to stay around there for a bit with Penny. I have a friend who's going to meet you folks there, show you a way to a path that we're going to pick you up at that's going to be closer and quicker. All right?
Whisper, John.
All right, can you stay on the radio real quick with me until I get back down there?
I don't. I'm going to be taking my boat to drop someone off on the land real close to me, and then I'm out of here, getting my head down.
Oh, okay. Damn it. Alright, I really was looking forward to get there tonight. But it's all good.
I've been out all day and I gotta rest my bones before I go into an early grave.
No, it's understandable. I totally get it. I'm heading down there now, and hopefully I'll be awake tomorrow when you make your trip. But the thing is, I might not be up until later, and I might miss your pickup.
That's
why I was
fine.
trying to get this.
I'll be
down there
around all
tonight.
day tomorrow, so more than one trip is fine.
Hold on 1 second, John. I can't hear you on the bicycle. Let me get down to Blackwater.
I don't get that much battery. All right. Doc, where'd you get off to?
Talking to Simon out back.
And that's
there's
why Penny's going to make
airtight-
you a microscope for the pathogen.
Penny makes, yes, if Penny can make me a microscope, that is beautiful. Mr. John here has showed me around. There's a little settlement just over that way, which if he can get me a boat, I'm going to be moving into. I'm going to be creating a little field hospital out there and then a research facility. It's important that nobody except myself goes inside that research facility, but it'll all be locked up anyway. In case anything gets spread, I'm putting it as far away from you guys as possible, just to be on the safer side. And no one can go into the research facility without my say so.
So you're bringing it all here, and all that disease, all that shit.
Well, it's in safety storage. You know, it's not like it's just in my pocket a piece of diseased flesh. I assure you, Mr. Simon, I take the utmost care in preventing disease. I worked for the Center of Disease Control for 15 years, so I know a thing or two about prevention.
It is.
I have
Our lives are in your hands, Doc.
I have the authority and the education to prove.
That's just saying we need a doctor out here anyways. We can't just keep
No,
trying
we
to go
do.
mainland, but from what he's told me, it's bloodborne. It's not like it's gonna spread through the air or nothing like that.
Well, that's as of now, you see. Diseases can mutate.
And I don't want to hear about
given
that
the
right
cold
now.
Yes, well, given the cold environment, I don't see it mutating to be an airborne. It's not a typical environment. If we were in like Hawaii or something, then I would be concerned. But I mean, the sub-zero temperatures of the Carl are not the ideal candidate for mutation of viruses, but they are the ideal candidate for the spreading of viruses. So
I'll take your word
if anyone
for all
comes
that
to my
science talk.
facility, they will be decontaminated. Don't worry, Mr. Simon. I can assure you that nothing will spread. From me being here, I can promise you that.
Well, we'll find out. About.
I can promise you with about 99% security that nothing will happen.
Simon, would you mind giving him a ride? I am very tired.
Giving him a ride back to the mainland?
Yeah, it's just the peninsula.
Just to the peninsula.
It's
Yeah, I could do that.
5
Absolutely.
minute, 10-minute ride just that way. Thank you. I
Take
appreciate it.
whatever food you want out of that fridge. Yeah, no worry, John. I'll see you tomorrow, all right? You sleep well.
I'll see you tomorrow, too.
I'm all moved up upstairs.
That's good. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a good stream today. I am very tired. We streamed for like 10 hours today. Oh my God. What a day.